Welcome to the unboxing of Guild 18 already. We wanted to try a little bit of a different approach of making the Guild video. We want to highlight the 4 beers that have something special in the brewing process. Something that we wanted to tell a little bit more about. Or, for example, this beer, the new Eureka beer, has a little bit of a different pouring strategy. So it's our first Nitro beer. It's a 13% pastry stout. Nitro pour, shake well. So we're gonna shake it well until you kind of stop hearing the bubbles going around in the can. Then you wanna crack it slowly. And pour wild. Can you see the bubbles? There we go. So what does Nitro do to a beer? Nitro has much smaller bubbles. The mouthfeel will be even smoother than you are used to for our beers. So this is a 13% pastry stout with vanilla, salted caramel, chocolate, butterscotch, and the beer on its own was already velvety, but now it's a new level that we introduced into our line of Eureka beers. Let's not shake this one. This beer has the highest carbonation we've ever done. It's a Hoppie Wit. It's also our first wit beer. So what makes it special is that we used 100% Nelson Sauvin hops, and we used a yeast blend of a wit beer yeast and a thiolizing yeast, meaning that oh yeah, it's very happy to see us. There you go. It's also lighter. This beer is beautiful to drink on the terrace in the sun. If you look at it, it has the classic wit beer look, like translucent, not completely opaque. It's a touch lighter than our usual IPAs. Oh yeah, and it's really, really bubbly. A little bit less hops, but the yeast really brings new elements to the party. So this beer contains more than, that's where it gets the color from actually. It contains more than 50% wheat malt and wheat flakes. So it's super light. Just a perfect beer from the terrace. Oh yeah. Summer can come now. Next beer. The next beer in the Extravagant series. We made a 13% quadruple IPA. And the idea actually was to make it as much of a white wine as we could. So how did we do that? We used Nelson Sauvin hops, both in T90 and cryo format. And next to that, we used Hallertau Blanc and Rakau. All those hops really give like a bit of grapey, winey elements, aromas. So when we were brewing the beer, when it was in the fermenter, we found that just using those 3 hops that I just called out made the beer a little bit one-dimensional. So what we did was use a touch of Thales, which is a floral slash, it goes towards coconut, towards more of a tropical hop. And that really brought all the other hops together into this beer that is a wine without being a wine. Because this beer has a lot of alcohol, we can use a lot of hops to balance it out. So I'm just looking up how much exactly. Yeah, 38 grams a liter, if I calculated that well.
How much hops do you usually use per liter? What is a regular?
Like a double IPA usually is like 20, 22, 24 grams a liter.
Oh, so it's basically doubled then.
Yes, yeah. and then you get beasts like this. You want to taste them as well? Indulgence 18. Wouldn't be a guild box without one, right? So this is a very special Indulgence. A year ago we brewed a stout with a Belgian yeast instead of our usual American English ale yeast. There we go. So the original beer had notes of banana, a little bit of forest fruit, a lot of dates, raisins, even a touch of higher alcohol, which is not abnormal for Belgian yeast to express. Oh damn, yeah. So the barrels this was put into our Maker's Mark barrels, a bourbon brand, and these barrels really give a very woody, oaky, vanillin note to the beer. The little bit of forest fruit is still there. It's there's definitely a touch of banana, but maybe I just really want that in this beer. The dates, the raisins, your usual suspects of bourbon barrel-aged beer. Yeah, very cool. There's a little bit more fruitiness than we usually have, which makes it more playful, more and it gets more into balance with the oak. Yeah, this is a well-crafted barrel-aged beer, Michiel. Thank you. So that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the beers, and I hope to get some feedback from you. What would you like to see more, less? And I also wanted to point out that our anniversary party, the 29th of June, we're turning 8 years old already. I hope to see you all there. Proost sleutelaars.